This is your boy Darkwing Dub, and I'm back for week 8 predictions. This is what I feel are some of the biggest game of the coming weekend, right? So, first game we're going to look at is LSU versus Vanderbilt. LSU has been up and down offensively. Garrett Nussmeier hasn't really been doing what people thought that he would do this year, but that's okay. That's okay. There's still plenty of season left. Many people had him in the Heisman running. I think that's pretty much fell off, kind of like what we've been talking about with Arch Manning. So now all you gotta do is go out there and play. So you get Vandy. I believe Vandy is at home. Let me double check that. But yeah, I expect LSU to come out and win. Yes, Vandy is at home. Currently, Vandy is a 2.5-point favorite at home. So I'm taking LSU in this game. I'm taking LSU to get the W. It's going to be a tough environment for LSU, but I think they have the firepower to do what needs to be done and go to Vandy and get the win. The next game we're going to have on the slate is Georgia and Ole Miss. Georgia hadn't lost at home in quite some time until Alabama came in and beat them. I think they go and start another streak and they beat Ole Miss. Georgia's at home. They're a 7.5-point favorite. Give me Georgia. Texas Tech and Arizona State. Now, typically, I wouldn't consider this a big game. But for the Big 12, I think this is a big game because Texas Tech has been on a roll, and Arizona State is the reigning, defending Big 12 champions. So looks like I think Texas Tech comes out and do what they've been doing, running the ball like crazy, playing some amazing defense. This team has been rolling. Arizona State, I think everything comes down to Sam Levitt, right? If Sam Levitt plays, I think they have a good chance. But if it's the backup quarterback, I believe it's Jeff Sims, who was at once at Georgia Tech. I think if it's him, I think Texas Tech wins. Right now, Texas Tech is a 7.5-point favorite at Arizona State. Give me Texas Tech. Now, for this game, Penn State and Iowa. Typically, with the way Penn State's been playing football, I wouldn't even have this on my list of big games. But we know how Penn State has been playing, and we've seen what happened in the recent week with James Franklin. Question is, how does Penn State respond? I understand Drew Aller's out. But do they play inspiring football? Do they come out and be like, you know what, you got rid of our coach, let's go play. Let's go play. Let's show that they made a mistake by getting rid of our coach. You know, this season has been nothing but an anomaly. Let's go play. Or does Iowa dominate? Does Iowa go out and be like, you know what, we don't care that you fired your head coach. We're going to come out and we are going to dominate you like UCLA did and like Northwestern did. What team are we going to get from Penn State? That's why I have this on a slate of big games, because James Franklin is no longer there. How does Penn State respond? Iowa is a current 3.5-point favorite. I'm taking Penn State. I think Penn State comes out guns a-blazing. One of my favorite phrases? Get your pee hot. I think they come in with the pee hot, and they come in and they get a dub. Another big game that we got going on, we got Tennessee and Alabama. Always a big game every year they play. It's a huge game. The game is in Alabama, in Tuscaloosa, at Nick Saban Field. Alabama's been riding high lately. Beating Georgia, beating Vandy, getting a win against Missouri. Tennessee has been riding hot, like they've been doing what they got to do. We got a 6 versus 11. Tennessee in Alabama, where Alabama is an 8.5-point favorite. which I can understand that. But I think I'm going to take the underdog on this one. I'm taking Tennessee to upset Alabama in Tuscaloosa. I get it. Ty Simpson is probably the Heisman front runner. Whatever. Tennessee has been playing some good football themselves. They've been playing some good defense. Can this defense hold up to Alabama's offense? Vice versa. Can Tennessee's offense hold up to Alabama's defense? I think they do. And I'm taking Tennessee to upset Alabama. Those are your boys' predictions. I understand we're going to have more big games, but these are the ones I consider the biggest of the week. If y'all have some predictions of your own, drop them in the comments. If there's a game that you would like for me to speak about, drop them in a comment. I'll look at it and I will speak about it on your behalf. But this is all I got. I got LSU taking the W in Vandy. I got Ole Miss and Georgia playing. I got Georgia getting a W. Texas Tech, Arizona State, Texas Tech. Penn State, Iowa. Penn State plays inspiring football and they get the win. Tennessee, Alabama. Alabama is going to get upset by Tennessee at home. Give me Tennessee. Those are my predictions. Scan that QR code up there in the corner. Show Ring Ropes and Turnbuckle Podcast some love. Show me some love. Show my boy Scott Bars some love. But until next time, your boy Darkwing is outro. Salute.